Welcome back to the We Are City channel for episode of our Manchester City Reboot Career Mode. Kicking off today's episode with a message from our Chief Executive saying about Joel Ndala. Transfer offers coming in for Joel Ndala. Good morning, Pep Guardiola. Borussia Dortmund have expressed interest in signing Joel Ndala for a fee of £10 million. You can find the details there offering the folder, along with some comments from me. So not Cheeky coming to us this one, it's the Chief Executive. Now, there's two offers coming from Joel Ndala. We need to look at Joel Ndala's future at the club because he is out of contract at the end of the season. These are offers coming in at around £10 million for a player with 6 months left on his contract. Being only 17, 18 years of age, they'll be able to pick him up on a free, but pay City a, I don't know what you call it, a fee to say sorry that we took him off you, considering he was under 18. But I want to keep Joel Ndala around. I think he's got a real exciting talent that can be used here at Manchester City in the future of the club. And for that reason, I want to try and get him tied down to a new deal. So since this offer's come in, I think now we need to start negotiating a new deal with Joel Ndala and try and tie him down to new terms to keep him at the club and keep him in this Manchester City side. We currently sit after 5 Premier League games in 5th place with 10 points, 10 goals scored, but 10 against, a goal difference of absolutely 0. That is something we need to work on. As many goals conceded as we have scored, 1 draw, 1 loss and 3 wins. And after a defeat in the Champions League as well to Shakhtar, this City side are a little bit wavering at the moment, aren't we? Liverpool under Arne Slot, top on 15 points. Brighton doing really well as well. Spurs and Crystal Palace. United, Fulham and Arsenal also having bad starts to the season just like us. Up next is Nottingham Forest, and this is Nuno Espirito Santo's side. Sell starts and go with the back five of Williams, Murillo, Bolly, Milenkovic and Aina. It is Captain Yates and Danilo, partner midfield 2 with Mon Gibbs-White in behind, Awonyi and Chris Wood up top. On the bench, new loanee from Manchester City, Josh Wilson-Esbrand, who can play that left wing back spot. To follow, Alanga, Hudson-Odoi, 2 very attacking players. Kaidice, Turner and Laba. They have won 3 and lost 2 and currently sit in 13th place in the Premier League table. No key players picked out for them. They want to play on the counter, play a long ball and be very defensively solid. Well, a few tied legs, a few changes in the side. Edison starts in goal. We're going to a back 4 today to see how that works any better with Stones, Akanji, Diaz, the captain and Vardy on the back 4. However, that being said, the best I played defensively was in that West Ham game where Stones and Rodri in the partner in midfield together. We've got Kovacic, Guimaraes and De Bruyne in midfield 3. Again, a bit of a conservative City side, this one. Grealish on the left, Xavi on the right, and Haaland through the middle. We are looking to try and be a bit more defensively solid, sacrifice a bit of attacking quality, and then eventually I think we'll try and get more attacking quality once we figure out how we want that defensive approach to look. There is Kevin De Bruyne, scored 2 in his last 2 games, and he's going to be important for Manchester City this season, if even it's his last time. That Rodri roll with Rodri out there today. Savio with a bit of space here. Aina steps off him. Savio drops one man. De Bruyne, far post. Jack Grealish, 1-0 City. Brilliant football, that one. That is spectacular football that we unlock Nottingham Forest with. Within 4 minutes, it's Jack Grealish at the far post to score. But fantastic play. Savio drops Aina. De Bruyne overlaps. Feeds it across the box and there's Jack Grealish for a tap-in. Really good play from Manchester City there. Fantastic football. Fantastic football. It really was. And Jack Grealish scores. Brilliant goal by Grealish. Manchester City. A goal in the 4th minute. What a start that one is. And we lead Nottingham Forest here. What a start. Grealish firing in at far post. Grealish. Vardiol. Heavy touch. He went sliding for a challenge on Murillo. Nearly won it back. Vardiol in there too, won it back. Brilliant from Vardiol. Kovacic. Grealish. Oh, nice turn by Grealish away from Murillo. Great footwork from Jack Grealish now. Into the box by Grealish. Pulls it to Haaland here and Murillo gets it away. But brilliant from Jack Grealish there down this left-hand side. Getting bodies in and around the box. Awonyi. Awonyi with a strike here and he drags it wide of Edison's post. No trouble for the Brazilian at all on that one. Gibbs-White. Awonyi. Diaz wrong side of him. Awonyi in a good save by Edison. Gibbs-White with another chance. Stepping in Diaz in the box. Well done Manchester City defensively there. Better. Savio skips past Aina, who's really struggling against Savio here today. And Savio plays Erling Haaland. And Haaland for City. And Haaland inside. And Erling Haaland for Manchester City makes it 2-0. Well, this has been a much better Manchester City performance, hasn't it? And Haaland makes it 2-0 now with a celebration. Past the Forest keeper Sells. Back of the net from Erling Haaland. Willy Bolly nowhere near him. Tries to get into a bit of a physical battle with Haaland, but You're never winning that one. Haaland scores. City 2. Forest 0. That is much better from Manchester City today. Into Grealish. Late one on Jack Grealish here, referee by Nico Williams. That's a really bad challenge. I mean, we saw a red card in the Shakhtar game, which was worse than that. Only a yellow card for Nico Williams. I think that could have been red. Straight to the back of Jack Grealish, the goal scorer. Right to Savio. Savio to the byline for City. Savio against Aina. Keeps it in, Savio. Savio to the edge of the box here. It's Bruno Guimaraes. It's deflected. It's behind for a corner. Good fine edge of the box, and Guimaraes went for his third of his City career. In by Grealish. Dealt with it near post by Forest. Long ball away. Half-time, City 2, Forest 0. That's better for Manchester City today. A much better performance defensively. A lot more solid. And attacking-wise, scoring our chances. Slow day for a one shot on target. One well wide. Nice chases. Danilo. Nico Williams. Guardiola with him. Chris Wood. Wood with a shot. Save Edison at near post behind for a corner. Stopped him going inside, narrowed the angle. Wood is off. A change. It is... I'm not sure who that is coming on here for Forest. Onto Vardiol. Late one on Grealish. Vardiol rides the challenges. Then back onto Jack Grealish here. Grealish. Into Haaland. It's Erling Haaland who tries to lift it over Sells. Can't get the shot quite right. Good play by City. Unlucky. Aina. Burst past John Stones here. Ola Aina, the Nigerian. Great pace from Ola Aina. He has to block the cross. Pulled it back here. Chance. A good save from Edison. And behind for a corner. Manchester City desperate to keep that clean sheet. And it's a free kick to Forest in a fantastic position, which I expect to come out with a goal. It's Morgan Gibbs-White, and it's into the top corner, 2-1. No clean sheet for Manchester City again. Set piece, Morgan Gibbs-White scores. Suppose we haven't conceded from open play. We're still searching for that clean sheet. Ball over into the top corner from Morgan Gibbs-White. It's a great free kick, and we've got to make changes here. We're going to bring on Bernardo Silva. Oh, phoning for him. Alvarez is going to come on as well. Ball in there, can't win it. Guimaraes, good tackle by Diaz. Falls to Savio. Onto Julian Alvarez here. Alvarez is in. Alvarez for Manchester City. 3-1. That's game over. And it's City's Julian Alvarez who scores to make it 3-1. Well, a one-away striker who wanted to leave the club this summer. No offers came in suitable to let him go. So he ended up staying. Assist for Savio. Mistake by Forest. City pounce on it. Roger's going to come on for Guimaraes. Good finish from Julian Alvarez, who gets his first goal of the season. I don't know why we're playing with a Champions League ball there. And not the default ball. Interesting. City 3, Forest 1. Into Kovacic. Jack Grealish, who stayed on today. Made an impact, Grealish. Definitely in his path. Danilo Grealish. What a bit of play from Jack Grealish. Fantastic from Grealish. Grealish for City. To the far post to Savio. He was for tapping. Milenkovic deals with it. Should have gone for goal himself there, Grealish, but unselfishly went to Savio. Alvarez. Alvarez on the turn here. Alvarez still. Foden. Back over. It's Alvarez on the volley. Good defending by Willy Bolly down the box. Referee, no penalty. That is full time, a 3-1 win against Forest. At least we pick up 3 points. Yes, a goal conceded again. Well, that was a little bit better from Manchester City today. We're stuttering, but we're starting to get into our rhythm maybe a little bit. Starting to play better this season.
Well, Scout report here on young Jaden Heskey, who's been impressing in first team training when he's been given the chance. He's only got a 78 potential, but he's a powerful, versatile striker capable of playing across the front line. He's got a natural ability to link the play as well as score goals, and he's leading by example in the youth team with impressive ethic both on and off the pitch. He is captain for our under-21s, even as a striker. He's got a real good attitude to the game, and he's one that a lot of people, and I asked about Julian Alvarez possibly leaving the club, and you guys were offered a chance to say, who should we sign, what is the decision? A lot of you guys said, play Jaden Heskey, or let him be the backup to Erling Haaland and then play someone like McAtee or Bob at false 9. I like that idea, so we're going to keep an eye on Jaden Heskey's development. Hopefully we can push up his potential from 78 to more, and he can be a big player for this Manchester City side in the future.
It's going to be Carabao Cup action here with a rotated side going out there today. However, we've drawn a very big side to start things off with Aston Villa, and it may mean we go out in the third round. We've got Premier League action against Wolves in just 2 days' time after this one in terms of schedule. So we are going to rotate the side and perhaps maybe end up throwing this competition in the first round that we play in. Aston Villa shows a very changed and improved side. Olsen is the second choice goalkeeper. He starts in goal. It's Matty Cash, Thomas Araujo, Pau Torres and Munro the back four. Barkley and Captain McGinn holding the midfield two with Kingsley Coman, Joao Felix and Samuel Illing Jr. in behind Ollie Watkins up top. Wow, what a side. Philogeny on the bench with Dobbin, Lo Celso, Matson, Luca Dean, Leon Bailey and Emi Martinez. Emery's side looked fantastic. They've lost 3 of their last 5, in fact. They've rotated the side slightly as well. But that is a very good Villa side with lots of different new signings in the team. This is side for Aston Villa today. Stefan Ortega makes his first appearance of the season. He starts in goal. It's Akanji, Captain Walker and Ake, the back four. Rico Lewis alongside Rodri in the midfield two, with Mateus Nunes making his first start as well, and maybe first appearance alongside Bernardo Silva in the midfield two. Doku on the left, Bob on the right, and Julian Alvarez through the middle. On the bench, we've got Erling Haaland, Micah Hamilton, Makati De Bruyne, Edison Diaz, and also Mohamed Sissoko, who could also get and play a bit of football, probably in the place of Rodri. The Villa Park welcomes Carabao Cup action. Manchester City versus Aston Villa. A Villa side that are a pretty decent side. They've been playing very well, actually, and they've got some new good signings in the team. Watkins, Joao Felix, plenty of quality players to take on City today. They rotate, we rotate slightly as well, but I'm very impressed with that Villa side, the signings they've made, the progress they've made for a Champions League club now. And Stefan Ortega, with the first goalkeeper to get a clean sheet this season, is Kingsley Coman. Burns Walker at the start. This one, Kingsley Coman, saved by Ortega and Akanji. But what a start that could have been for Villa. Good save by Ortega. Trouble for Manchester City. Walker steps out as well. Good spin by Kingsley Coman. Trouble here. Akanji, what a challenge in the box by Manu Akanji. Absolutely spectacular defending from Akanji there. Try from again. Rico can't stop it. It's Coman again. It's past Kyle Walker. And a good save by Ortega, who makes his second or third save today. Okay. Space to Bernardo Silva. Now through to Doku. That's a great ball. Jeremy Doku. Doku. Onto that right foot. Jeremy Doku. A save by Olsen as it went towards that bottom corner. Walker steps out better from City. Waits for Nunes. Rodri. Rodri with a strike blocked away. Oh, and then Rico Lewis has got to try and get the end of that, really. Joao Felix, good feet. There's a run through the middle. And City in big trouble here. Kyle Walker decides even trying to stop that one. Watkins. Illing Jr. Good tackle by Nathan Ake in the end. Nunes continues his run here. Good running from Mateus Nunes. Looking for options. Pulls it back to Alvarez on the turn. Gets his right foot across it. But puts it behind for a goal kick. Inside. Burst through. Chance here for Villa and a good save by Ortega. Parries it behind for a corner. Well, a difficult game in the Carabao Cup for both sides. But at the moment, I think Villa have been on top, haven't they? Near post crossed. Oscar Bob is way only as far as Kingsley Coman. Tackling there by Akanji. Stefan Ortega long and away. Alvarez down to Oscar Bob. Half time. City 0, Villa 0. City again under a lot of pressure. Cuts inside Cash. Doku. Rodri. Nunes. Bob. Bob for City down the box, referee. No penalty. Bob swings running anyway to Bernardo Silva, cleared away. Jeremy Doku. Pass Cash. Doku the ball into Nunes. Down to Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob again, and Villa just get it away. Well, a better start from City in the second half now. Illing Jr. once more. Ake trying to stay with him. Can't stop the cross. Joao Felix with a diving header. And a goal for Aston Villa just as City start to get on top. We concede again. Ball in. Joao Felix arriving. No one marking him. Rico Lewis has forgot him. Could Stefan Ortega do better there? Thumping header from Joao Felix. Poor save by Ortega. A really bad game as Joao Felix bursts away here so easily. Joao Felix in towards Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins! Oh! Wide by Watkins. City should be 2 or 3 down today. Look at that space for Bernardo Silva. We've gone wide to Oscar Bob instead. Here's Bob for City. Bob. It's Doku. Jeremy Doku! Good save by
Olsen behind. Not doing well enough. Luca Dean's coming on. Rodri on the corner. Nathan Ake in there with a header. Walker attacks it away. Kanji down. Mateus Nunes. It's Alvarez from a near post angle. Oh, it's a save by Olsen. Bob's waiting for it. It doesn't come. Rodri. Howland the strike here. Good save by Olsen. Good space. Good save by Olsen. Corner ball. De Bruyne in. Howland attacks it away again. Rodri with a wonderful foot in. McAtee. Plays Jeremy Doku here. Doku for City. Doku. It's Oscar Bob for Manchester City. Puts it wide. What a miss by Oscar Bob. Kanji losing out to Watkins. Leon Bailey. Nathan Ake footing is not enough. It's Leon Bailey. It's 2-0 Villa and it's game over for Manchester City. We're out to the Carabao Cup. Bob's miss at one end. Bailey's finish at the other. And City are out of the Carabao Cup in the first round. This City side are not at it at all this season so far. Oscar Bob. Great feet by Bobby. Pokes one through to Haaland here. Is it too little too late? Haaland for City. Also makes the save again. Kyle Walker for Manchester City, but it feels just too little too late here. Walker. Bob. Back to Walker and given away again by Oscar Bob, and the full-time whistle goes. And Manchester City are out of the Carabao Cup in the opening stage of this competition. There will not be any more chances for our youngsters in the team because they're going to have to wait till January time for the FA Cup. We're out. And we crash out, embarrassingly, after so many chances missed. And I think Oscar Bob, that really might dent his confidence, that miss.
Well, Sky Sports News are jumping on a bit more on Manchester City, aren't they? Because they're saying breaking news, Man City in crisis after early cup knockout. Knocked out to Aston Villa in the first round of the Carabao Cup. An early exit for Manchester City, which is very disappointing. It means a lot of the younger players won't get as much game time as they expected to. And the fringe players, like Mateus Nunes, or maybe even, Stefan Ortega would play every cup game. Yes, we are in bad form. Yes, we've started the season poorly. But I'm sure Pep Guardiola will get hold of this team and get hold of things. Remember, we've used the sliders to make this the most difficult series ever on the channel. I promised it'll be the most challenging, difficult series ever. And if we were to win anything this series, it would be the most rewarding series ever on the channel. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. This series is going to be exciting. And we're just at the beginning. We're struggling, we're stumbling. But once we get going, once City find momentum like they always do around January time, we will be firing and we will be going for all three trophies. The FA Cup, the Premier League and the Champions League. I can promise you that. We'll see you guys next time.